はい、こんにちは。ディスコエリジウムザ・ファイナルカット。続きをプレイしていきます。どうしようかね。タイタスと対峙するか。あとは、高等人種理論を覚えたので、メジャーヘッドと、会話するか。うん。あとあれか。ワイルドパインズの代表。この人はどこにいるかわかんないけど、女性ってことは分かった。これを読んで分かったと。とりあえずメジャーヘッド行くか。ああ、この人と会話ちゃんとしてないな。
Welcome to Rivachol.
またレイシスト。はい。
This man looks like trouble. You might not want to get into this right now. Plenty of time later.
なぜ俺の相棒にそんな口を聞く？
Don't you welcome to Rivachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
そうだ、言ってやれ。
It's men like you who keep Rivachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
変国？何の話だ？
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember
う
that.
ーん。
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
よっしゃ、背中は任せろ、キム。
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
話も落ち着いたところで聞きたいことがあるんだが。
Whatever you say, officers.
He smells of heavy motor oils and his breath of
Oh,
high tar
racist.
cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
廃物入れの中からこのマグカップを見つけたんだが、カップを男に見せるあんたのじゃないか？
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
あんたのか？
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
さっきは何を言い争ってたんだ？
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Not sheep, ostriches.
直球？それともバカなふりをして聞くか？正直その意味を覚えてないんだ。説明してくれ。
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
まあメジャーヘッドと似たようなこと言ってるよね。わかった。他にも何か考えてることがあるのか？
So, lately we Occidentals have experienced an unfortunate downturn when members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority. They stop competing for resources.
なるほど、それで？
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
待て、文化的勝利って何のことだ？
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any motetos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
とても受け入れられんな。一人で勝手にやってろ。
Don't push your luck, runt.
あ、会話終わった。
Looking for something,
うん。
runt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
うん。ちょっとこの人と仲違いしちゃったな。何を運んでるんだ？
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
ちょっと待って、ストライキはいつからやってるんだ？
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so.
取りに来た積み荷ってのはなんだ？
Apples?
リンゴ？リンゴだと？
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
負けた？
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick apples. Fine.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
そうか、会話の戦いに負けたのか。こっちにも、あれそこの扉なんだ？
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
窓から中を覗く。
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia. Fumes of heavy fuel oil waft over you, making your eyes sting. The odor mixes with cigarette residue.
どのようなステッカーや記章だ？
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crowned with wavy rays.
後部座席は？
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this
あー。
world. This is our guy.
ほうほうほうほう。なるほどね。こいつはあのタフガイのトラックだと思うか？
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over.
ほう。よいしょ。
The small, wrinkled woman
Pale
does
driver.
not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
女の顔の前で指を鳴らす。
Wait,
ん？
she's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
なぜだ？
Why? I just told you why.
あんたがそう言うなら。
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph.
うん。なんでだろうね。
An old monument stands in the middle
ゴブゴ
of
ブ。
the traffic
行
island,
くぞ。
pointing toward the sea.
再び
It。looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous
百
ropes
科
and
事典か。
rods.
百科事典だったらちょっと待って。百科事典、百科事典、あ、これ内陸帝国か。百科事典プラスにはできないか。じゃあいいです。
An old monument
行きます。
stands in the
こっち。
middle of the traffic, even by the standards
OK、
of the
いい目が出たね。
Kings. Old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
それでもギリギリか。他のフィリペ朝の王たちと比べても贅沢フィリペの宝刀壁は有名だった。どんな風に？
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
どうやって国庫を空にしたんだ？
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed like a normal person.
おい、本当か信じられんな。
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
なんだって？
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on
Candy.
gold and ceremonial weaponry, he was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
キャンディーとはなんだ？
Cocaine.
コカイン。ハーブと書いてコカイン。情報が多い。
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
キャンディー中毒ってことか。デブのジャンキーだったのか？
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
なるほど、どこに埋葬されてるんだ？
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
像はどうなったんだ？
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn of the century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
誰がモニュメントを修復したんだ？
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
素晴らしい。虚無的でユーモアがある。
People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders, with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
経験値5をもらいました。もう一回あの男性と会話してみようか。
Looking for something, Ron?
うん。
Come to tell... Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some apples. Fine.
He's given you the
う
runabout.
ん。ダメだ。いやあ、メジャーヘッド。
The unpromising
Ray's pupil returns.
我が人種論の不出来な弟子が弟子になった。人種のエニグマが何なのか分かった気がする。
And
うわー、長そうだまたほう。あ、違うな。これ選択肢だな。なんかこの選択をすればメジャーヘッドには気に入られそうだけど、刑事としてはどうなの？うん。どうする？なんかこう見ると正解はメジャーヘッドに取り入るための正解は8しかないような気がするけどな。これ絶対ダメでしょ？これも他のことはよくわからんがってもう分かってないじゃん。あんたの都合に合わせた概念なんだろう？もう良くないし。与えたいだけなんだろう？もうなんか良くないし。言い方だよな。与えたいんだろうだったらまだあれだけど、だけなんだろうって。人種論の追求なんてのは目くらましだ。金持ちの連中が撒いた餌なんだよ。その間に連中がありったけの金をかき集められるようにとな。これでいっか。もしくはこっち。3番。
look, babe. The rich man has humiliated and emasculated this couple. He can only think in base materialist categories and
ダメだ。
feminine attractions like money.
違うみたい。
Rich man really fucked him over, Jean.
うん。
His rage is already played out on the stage of history as the grotesque tragedy of revolution. All it can accomplish now is impotent academic text and neurosyphilitic rock and roll melancholia. You could have used this opportunity to overcome your narrow, Al-Ghul ravaged identity. Instead of unlocking the race enigma, you attempted to add to it unsuccessfully. Take solace from the fact that these thoughts will never entirely leave your brain. They will be with you on the day you die. The only germ of heroism in your body.
う
Now
ん。
go. I have beauty and truth to discuss with my woman.
Damn, Jean. How are you so romantic?
ダメか。それ取りに行けないか。くー。頑張ったのに。頑張って覚えたのに。なんか、ろくな選択肢がなかったよ。八方美人な選択肢がなかった。よし、じゃあ。ちょっと質屋行って、お金20まず、あとこの子だな。
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow
ロック中
limbo,
か。
man. What's on your mind?
もう一丁アンロックか。マグネシウム生命体。オッケー。 鏡。鏡2つある。これ、クリックして何だったのか。潰れた銃弾はまだか。あれなんだとりあえず、質屋の方行こう。この辺とかね。
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good
Eh.
quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with
服
your
売ってくれんだ。
style, officer.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places. The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
ボロ切れの中から価値のありそうなものを探す。
Something cold grazes your hand, synthetic and sleek.
ウィンドブレーカー。
Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
そうでもないよ、これ。平成プラス1のおかんマイナス1だって。別にいいです。
You keep coming back.
これはあとこっち。お金落ちてないですか？落ちてないですね。
you see a Samarran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
何がそんなにクールなんだ？
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer. You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout brewing.
何この噛み合ってない感じなんだ。いや、安全上の問題がある。どういうことまあいいか。銃を出せはまあいいや、銃を出せでいこうか。冗談ね。オッケーオッケー。
Don't shoot, officer. Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
逮捕だ。
Of course. I'll come quietly. But perhaps I could convince you to arrest some of my wares, officer.
思考ゲットしちゃっ
With
た。
your money, maybe?
ここで売ってるのはどういうもんだ？
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
その履き心地最高のズボンってのはどこで手に入れた？
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
これは全部売る許可は受けているのか？
Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits. Just economic freedom. Take a look around.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
キム、本当なのか？販売許可がいらないってのは。
It is, yes.
へ
Anyone
え。
can set up their shop whenever they feel like it.
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law officials are so cool.
待ってくれ、許可も何もいらないってんなら俺たちは何のためにここにいる？キムとキムの服の袖にある警察の気象を見る。
If you wanted to be cynical about it, you could say we are here to protect the interests of property holders. I'm not, however.
うん。
My man, officer, you make all this possible. Without you, this climate would be extremely bad for business. You're part of the Gossamer state.
この会話の先に何かあるのかな？けどあんたは外国人だろ？俺は外国ビジネスの利益を守ってることになる。
Yeah, Ravashaw's the coolest. Doesn't care about where you're from, who you are. It's all about freedom.
俺のようなクールなデカには割引してくれないか？
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already
ダ
on
メだ。
sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
この件については以上だ。他にも聞きたいことがある。
Anything for you.
あんたが売ってる商品、食料品、人道支援物資と書かれているのはなぜだ？
You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits? Really easy to cook, no hassle, really cheap too. Buy some, try them out.
転売不可と書かれているようだが。
No problem here, officer. I get all this from one of my suppliers, an extremely reputable guy.
話にならない。
Wait. Humanix. Humanitarian aid.
ヒューマノックス、あんたのところ、あそこにあるヒューマノックスのトラックは、あんたのとこの供給業者のものか？
What?
見たことのないトラックだとでも言うように。
Look, officer, I'm just a retailer. You'd have to talk to my supplier if you got questions about the supply chain. That's how the game works.
Interesting.
シーレング出身はどこだ？
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
だがあんた地元の人間じゃないだろ？
Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais from the
Oh.
Sigai province of the Serais Empire. The apricot suzerainty, you know?
いいね、アプリコットはうまい。なぜそんな風に呼ばれている？アプリコットが多いのか？
The apricot suzerainty is what the Sigai archipelago is commonly known as in Ravachol. It's a bit of a fraught term.
なるほど
I'm
ね。
sure you understand.
No, apricots come from Sigai. My grandma used to grow them. But Sigai is a shithole. That's why I came to Revachol. Here's much better for an independent entrepreneur. Less laws. Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur?
習
I
字
send half
学。
my profits back to my grandma in Sigai.
あれプラ1のマイナス1になっちゃった。そうか。12ね。55、最低でも10出せば。ってところだね。いける？
No need to dress this way.
無理。
Just tell him what you want.
おい、金をよこせ、今すぐにだ。
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
賄賂が欲しいからだ。わからん。ただあんたに頼むことがそれしか思い浮かばなかったんだ。なんとかして金を手に入れる必要がある。
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
そうだよな。もうスキルチェックに失敗してるもんな。
Sorry, detective.
ありがと
It's clear you like the hard stuff, bro.
う。 なんだ、腹がゴロゴロ鳴ってるような音がする。
Evening falls. The time has come to take the vow.
何怖い。
The vows are blood and flesh.
俺の下っ腹はどうなってるんだ。
Lower intestine. The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
わかった、それはともかくきついあれってなんだ。
Fascism, brota.
ファシズム。審判に進む。怖っ。でもファシズムってなんだ。
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut.
うん。
Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revachel's problems?
外国人、資本家、左翼の学者、リベラルどもか。抱える問題、資本家。上から行くか。資本家。上から行くか。外国人か。
Yes, them, but also women.
女たち。
Women, men of war. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen. That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that woo men need to know their place.
でも俺はフェミニストだ。そうなんだよね。説明不能なフェミニストアジェンダ持ってんだよな。最初に撮ったやつだよ、これ。でも俺はフェミニストだ。
Feminists? No, it can't be. Not you. No one believes this.
Did you know you can forget thoughts? Go to your thought cabinet and forget all about feminism. どうやって削除するのこれ。スキルポイント使って忘れるとかじゃないの？そんなことはしたくないけどな。これシンプルに削除、できる？スキルポイントを使って忘れろって言ってんだよね。さすがに、なんで覚えたものをわざわざまたスキルポイント使って忘れなきゃいけないのよ。俺、腹の発作でも起こしてるのか？
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth.
どういうこと？お腹がどうなってんの？お腹痛いの？なんでこんなことになってるんだ？
Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things, you've said them many times.
ファシズムとは随分聞こえが悪いな。他の呼び方をしたらどうだ？例えば、伝統主義とか。
Okay, yes, let's call it that. Good thinking. You're going to keep your views, right? Keep your views, brota.
どうするこれ。誓いを守る？思考を受け入れる？まあ、受け入れても覚えなければいいんでしょ？受け入れてなんかやばそうなやつだったら。受け入れる。
Smart. Best not to mention the woo men too often. That's why you're the head and I am the stomach.
今なんか大丈夫だよね。ファシズムとはつまり産業と政治と国家性にまつわることであって女たちのことじゃない。
俺は女たちに対して思うところはない。
Of course you are, Bruta. Of course.
腹をポンと叩く。なんか嫌な会話だったな。レバーショール人の国家意識。うん。マイナス1平成、凶暴なナショナリスト。指鉄砲、9ミリ口径。覚えるべきかな。まあ今はスロットがないから。あ、これなんだ？
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses
Oh.
in a small box. A variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
サングラスをかけてみる。
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
うん。
No, you are definitely not buying those.
まあ。買わない方がいいって。俺は常識
Are
人
you
すぎる。
sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
赤縁。赤縁サングラス。箱の中を漁る。
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Cerise plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
13。概念化4。最低9出せば勝てる。でさ、これ今気づいたけどさ、これ11常に負ける。66常に勝つってさ、これってもしかして数値関係なく66出したら、絶対勝てるってこと？ 11 出したら、数値上は勝ってても負けるってことか。そういうことか。なんか、どうやっても勝つだろうなって時でも 97% ってなってて、3%、負ける確率があるっていうのは、これ11が出たら、逆に言うと11以外ではもうどうやっても勝てるっていう状況の時が97% って時か。はあ、じゃあ、でも66なんて出ないって。はあ、なるほどね。ちょっと、また一個。まあ、ちゃんと読めばよかったね。まあ、ちゃんと読んでも今まで気づかなかったけど。まあ、行ってみようか。ホワイトスキルチェック。ドン。あら。来たよ。ぴったんこ9。なるほど。ウォーターブルーのサングラスだ。左のテンプルにサブインスリンでランデブーと、サブインスリンでランデブー。フレームは骨を手彫りしたもののようだ。サブインスリンでランデブー。ん？
Oh, very interesting choice, officer. Very high culture.
声が小さくなってく。
This is how a sea monster sees the world. You've become a sea monster, Harry. Giant, hidden, and strangely tender at heart. All is blue. Alright, but these actually make your vision worse. It's like literally being underwater.
Wow, officer. You look so cool. And they can be yours for a mere 3 real.
3 リア
My
ル。
regular customers have passed them all up because they've got no taste. but you found them.
キム、これなんてどうだ？
The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back, eyes narrowed in a thorough examination. It's a case to him.
You look like a musician, like a blind musician, but you could do worse. Take them if you want.
マシな方。今は立ち去る。だって今もうなんかかけてんでしょ？視覚計算、演劇マイナス1か。まあ、いいんじゃないこのままで。2時か。まず質屋かな。奥に誰かいる。質屋も中途半端だったんだよね。一個一個見よう。暗闇の中で映写機が音を立てている。女性の胸像、飾り板にはデイとだけ書いてある。これは
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest
ああ、
of
フ
the
ィギュア
trinkets
だ。
displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
おもちゃの兵士が列を作り、テーブルに並べられた。なるほどね。馬上の騎士を調べる。
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
こいつらは何者だ？
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
こういうの好きだったんだ。青い制服を調べる。
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
こりゃ応答派の兵士か？
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
ボロを着ている肖像を調べる。
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
これも兵士だってのか？
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
人々に希望を与えるためにわざとそうしたんだろう。俺たちにだってできるってな。
Maybe.
さあ、テーブルの下にある箱の中からクールな肖像を取り出す。で、97% だ。で、手さばき7で、10でクリアね。3出せばいいから、1、2でクリアなわけだね。で、1、1でアウト。まあ、いずれにせよ、1、1は常に負けるだから。まあ、勝てるでしょうよ。
Why? What's this?
危ない。
A headless man riding a horse. A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
おー、こいつはなんだ？
Oh, that's the headless phone rider.
誰だって？
The headless phone rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head.
これ食うのと関係あんのかな？パルンのパンツがどうのこうの言ってたよな。
50 cents. Bargain price.
ああ、
I'll throw in
0.5。
the tiny cat too.
0.5
I
か。
think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many
帽
interpretations.
子もつけてくれるって。ちょっと一旦離れよう。 0.5 安いな、で
Typical
も。
Martinez
Whoa,
street
whoa,
light
whoa.
sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
街灯をよく見てみる。
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
うん。
This would make quite a statement in your living room.
あれは街灯か？
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
His manner is casual, but his speech is careful, measured. He wants you to know that he has nothing to hide.
どこでこいつを手に入れたんだ？
It was brought to me to be altered.
改造。
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
この街灯はいくらするんだ？
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
高い。照明を手に入れるリスクがあるにしたってそりゃ高すぎる。
There's also the matter of rewiring. But the most important
買う？
transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
買う選択肢あんのこれ。700出して。照明について他に知りたいことはない。
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and
ラ
well
ジカセ。
traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
店主、このステレオ8認定って書かれたラジカセだが、
Is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there.
うん、
It'll set you back 12 real.
12リアロ。一つ気になってるのは警察の仕事に役立つかってことだ。
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
装備すればテープを再生できる。うわぁ。これは必要なんだろうな。本当にちゃんと動くんだろうな。
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
なんか使う時が来そうだな。これなんだっけ？これも途中
What a
で、
shirt.
そうだよ
All
ね。
other shirts pale in comparison
ヘルムダ
to
ル
the
の
muscular
話してた
man
な。
with antlers and immense Zweihanders.
うん。
I mean, even if the man from Hjelmdal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
Okay.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Hjelmdal, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
His theory isn't exactly incoherent, but its logic does suggest some unusual neural activity. Interesting.
このシャツが叩いているのは間違ったヒーローだ。こいつは男らしさという固定概念を象徴している。
I doubt the real man from Hjelmdal was as poor a role model as the one in the popular literature. But yes, the books are very sexist, in a not entirely unenjoyable way.
この T シャツはいくらだ？
2 real.
うん、安い。
That's dirt cheap.
じゃあ、タダでくれてもいいんじゃねえのか
But why?
俺がスカンピンの破産刑事だからさ。
I sympathize, I do. But this is a for-profit enterprise.
おー、権威下がるな権威下がる装備多いなもう一回。
2 real.
うん。
That's dirt cheap.
But
他の方法で支払いをするってのはどうだ？
I deal in goods,
ダメ
not
か。
services.
T シャツを手放す。で、彼と会話しよう。
Hello again. How can I help you?
お、なんだこれ。ロイはハイになっているのか？そうだとしたら何を決めている？こう。これ一回行ってみようか。
Okay, he definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer.
普通にびっくりしちゃった。これ失敗すんの今のもまた ?80 数%？ 22で今すっごいびっくりしちゃった。嘘だよ。ホワイトスキルチェックでよかった。売りたいものがあるんだが。
Sure. Let me have a look.
ここにかなり興味深い死体の写真がある。
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No style.
このタトゥーの意味がわかるか？
Aphotic paths, counter radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
服を売りたいんだが。
I'm not purchasing any more clothing
あ、
at the
そうな
moment.
の？ポケットを見てみるよ。質屋メニューを
Anything else
開
you're
く。
thinking of selling?
タイムカード。やば。売れるのがないな。これなんか使うのかな、タイムカード。
Another time, perhaps.
あんたは捜査の助けになってくれるかもしれない。
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you
お、
may
ワイ
have.
ルドパインに繋がりそうだな。最近あった首吊り事件について何か知らないか？
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone.
この町にいるワイルドパインズの代表者について何か知ってるか？
Can't say I'm a huge admirer of wild pines. And I can't say I trust any silver-tongued spokesperson of theirs. Fortunately, I have no reason to get involved.
ワイルドパインズの代表と会ったことがあるのか？
No, just people like that make everyone else see the world somewhat askew, at an angle that is convenient for them. Now, you have more questions, or are we? Can't say I'm a huge admirer of
何が
wild
気に入らないんだ？
pines. What should I have for it?
あ、そ
No, just
う。じゃあいい
The
です。
pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
ところであんた銃を持ってたりしないか？市民軍の警官が持っているようなやつだ。
someone else came here earlier today asking
彼
the
女
same
にすぐ売っ
question.
たよ。
I promptly sold
あ
her
ん
the
た
gun
が
you
数
pawned
日
a
前
couple
に
days
質
back.
に入れた銃を。質に入れたのか。
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
待ってくれ、俺があんたに銃を撃っただって？
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions, the unhealthy kind.
フォトンって何？まあいいや。買ったやつも警官だったか？女性みたいだな。
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd.
Pig?
I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her.
ピッグを使う女性？
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Moscow with it?
ああ。そうだよね。これ怖いよね。俺だってこの状況は気に食わない。もし彼女が罪を犯してそれを市民軍のせいにするつもりだったらどうする？
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find out.
買ったやつがどこにいるかわかるか？
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everard wasn't lying, and the Union can track her down in time.
イブラート・クレアの組合の人間が銃の行方を聞きに来なかったか？
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it. They went their way. It was a trip, but you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Wait, then it might be true. Everard's claims.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
これで少なくとも武器をなくした経緯は分かった。他の話を聞こうか。
Of course.
実はそのなくした銃について聞きたいことがあるんだ。改めて。
Sure thing.
ないな。
Sure, man.
ああ、これ外すか。売りたいもの。
Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
空のカセットケースとか売れないよな。この辺の絵はがきもなんかに使うんだろうなと思ったら売れないよな。ハンカチ売れるけど。売ったら怒られそう。七に入れるっていうのはさ、ちょっと待って。なんで死に入れちゃうの？うわ。あれ？焦った。空のカセットケース売っちゃった。
Another time, perhaps. Sure. Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
これ売っちゃうのか。これ押すと売っちゃうのか。カラオケで使うって今の絶対。あ、そう。やっちまったな。
Another time, perhaps.
一旦外出よう。やっちまったー。売っちゃうよ、そりゃ。お金落ちてないですか？はい、では今回はこの辺で区切りましょう。いやー、ミスが多いというか、このゲーム私思い通りに全然進められてないな。いや、ショッ
クなことが毎回多すぎる。ああ。いや、でも、そういうのも面白いよね。はい。では、今回はこの辺で区切りたいと思います。よろしければ次回もご覧ください。ご視聴ありがとうございました。